second video. First one was a little dark. I didn't know what I was doing, so I try to get better at it as I go along. Before I get started, I give a shout out to Pink, Trucker Brown, LoSean Parks, Keeping It 100 Trucking. Y'all check them out, man. They all got good content on trucking. I wanted to come on here today to give you a little information on running LTL in trucking. There's not a lot of videos that I saw out there. I know there's some, but you can always use more information from people that's doing it at the time. LTL is less than truckload. That just means that, instead of one customer on a trailer, you have several customers' freight on the trailer. There's two things that you run on the LTL. One is P&D. The other is line haul, which I run. And the difference is line haul, you just go terminal to terminal, usually, depending on the company, usually at night, and you just drop and hook at the different terminals in your region, and then you return to your home terminal in the morning when you're finished, and you're all done, you go home. Come back in next night, do it again. Then you have P&D, which is pickup and delivery, pretty much just what it says. When you go in the morning, your freight is loaded on a trailer. You may have, with my company, you may have 8 to 15 drop-offs to do, and then depending on the level of freight that day, you may have 3, 4, 5 to 9 pickups to do. Come in and eat, go home. It's not for everybody, especially line haul, because it's at night. You gotta fight the weather, roads. You gotta be able to stay awake, man. And I know a lot of people say there's no money in local. You can't make a living local. I've done both. And it's all about in either one, over the road, regional, local. It's all about your work ethic and what's going to be right for you. Because if something is right for you and makes you feel good, and you can work with inside that genre that you're doing, then I think you'd be able to make a living. Now, me on line haul, I get paid mileage, and we get paid for dropping and hooking after we leave. Not the first one at the terminal, but the terminals afterwards. We get paid for dropping and hooking, get a quarter of an hour pay. And then, that just goes by depending on what you're getting paid an hour, the time you start. And we also get paid for fueling. They have fueling islands at the terminal. And we get paid for that quarter hour for fueling. So you can end up, getting 9-10 hours of pay a week. Plus, we average probably 1,900 to 2,600 miles a week. There's some guys that do different runs. You might get 3,000 a week. It all depends. The top pay, you getting 67 cents per mile. So you do math. It ain't that bad. Guys can make 70, 75, up to anywhere $85,000, $90,000 a year. home every day, every night. And if that's what you need, if that's what your life makes it so you need, then there's no shame in it. I see a lot of people shaming local truck drivers. Say they're not real truck drivers because of this right here. There ain't no bunk back there. I'm in a day cab, so I'm not a real trucker. But I think personally that if just like anyone out on the road doing overload, I'm just out here trying to make a way and a better life for my family. And it's all about how you manage your time, how you manage your money, and what you can be happy with inside yourself. I've tried several different things. I tried the overroad, I tried the regional, I tried reefer, hazmat. Now you have to have hazmat for most local companies, most LTL companies, I should say. You have to have hazmat, which that's another another thing you got to keep track of. You got to take care of every so often on your license. A hazmat to help you out a lot of times anywhere. A lot of times over-road companies pay you extra for having hazmat on your license. And if you pull a hazmat load, you get paid extra cents per mile, to pull a hazmat load. So, don't be scared to get your hazmat. Or your triples, doubles. That's another thing. The vast majority of LTL companies, you need to have triples and doubles. The company I'm with, you don't. All we pull is 48 and 53 foot dry vans. We don't have to pull any doubles or any triples. Now, what I found out over time wasn't just through trial and error, was that I couldn't sustain my, I don't know if you want to call it attitude, I couldn't sustain my mental thinking on the road of being away from my family. I couldn't get it in my mind, a certain way to where I could just go, over the time I needed to be on the road and, get it computed in my mind about being away from my family. I tried it. My family, you support me in anything I do. So, yeah, I just found out through trial and error that it wasn't for me. But trucking as a whole is a good, I think, solid business to get into. I don't have a college education. I graduated high school. That's about it. I don't have a college education. The guys on days are making, at top pay, they're making, almost $28 an hour. Overtime after 40. So, if you sit up here and tell me, in an line haul, we make, just because you're running at night, you make probably 15, 20,000 more a year than you do on days, just, because you're running at night. So if you sit up here and tell me that you can't survive or you can't live on that, then, either you ain't setting up your finances right, or you got your stuff set too high. You always got to live within your own means. If you're making 75 a year, you can't be living like you're making 200. If that's the case, you got to go out there and make 200. So, it ain't for everybody. Some people like being out there, and I did too. I like seeing different things and going to see, being out in Utah and Wyoming and, Nevada, and going to see things I never saw before. I saw all 48 states when I was out there. But, over time I just found found out that I'm going to be more sustainably happy mentally and emotionally if I can make a living and spend the time with my family that I feel I need to within me. Some people don't feel that way. Some people don't feel like they need to spend that much time with their family. Some people would rather not. I know guys that, man, they home 2-3 days, been out there 3-4 weeks, home 2-3 days. They can't wait to get back out there because that's just the type of mindset that they have. That's just how they're wired. Everybody's wired differently. So, you know, any information that anyone wants to know, you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Any kind of information that you want on LTL, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. I'm also going to drop some videos on just, you know, life stuff in general, you know, because everybody has been through things in their life that can drop, you know, some sort of knowledge that might help somebody that's going through something similar at the time. You know, I just wanted to come on right now and drop you a little information about the LTL game. You know, get into. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go through it in trucking to find out what's right for you. Leasing, owner operator, company, you know, regional. There's so many. There's so many that unfortunately you're just going to have to go through. And this ain't a job like back in the day, you know, when my dad, he got out of high school or whatever, he went to GM, you know, up here in Michigan. Just went to GM or Ford, boom. Worked there till you 63, you know, and you retired. That ain't trucking. Trucking, man, you can go through 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 companies till you find your niche. And until you get the emotional fortitude to deal with what trucking has to bring. It offers a lot, but it takes a lot from you too. So you're going to have to be ready for that if you want to get into this game and succeed, and not just be one of the people that get into it and then they in it for, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, go through 3, 4 companies, and then, you know, they're off. They're back working in the shop. I did it, but always came back around to trucking. Luckily for me, I think. And, you know, now I make a decent, I think, living for my family, and I'm able to spend the time that I deem necessary with them. You can't, in trucking, just like anything else, you can't go by what somebody else is saying. There's always going to be somebody else saying, oh, man, you know, if you want to make some money, man, you can't be sitting up at home. You got to be out there. You know, you don't be no punk. You got to be out there, man. You got to, you know, you got to run that road. You got to be. That may be true. I don't know. I've done it. Yeah, but I wasn't able to be productive because I couldn't get my mind right, because I wasn't emotionally for that genre of trucking. I wasn't emotionally tied to that genre of trucking. I need to be able to go home at the end of my shift, whether it be the day or the night. That's what gets me to recharge, refuel, if you will, is being able to go home, and that's just what's able to get me to recharge. When I was on the road, I couldn't recharge because I was too busy thinking about what's going on at home. That might be a mental flaw. I don't know. But, you know, everybody's wired different. So I'm telling you, you gotta find your genre. And in trucking, you can't be scared or afraid to try different things, different companies. None of that. You gotta be willing to try all kinds of different things in trucking. You know, listen to people and take information in But use it as you would use it. Don't use it as they saying it to you. Take the information and try to form it to your way of living, to your way of thinking. And just find out what you don't get in this game half cocked, or you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel like you done wasted a whole bunch of time for nothing. I felt that way before. I done went into trucking 2, 3, 4 times. Different times with years spans in between. Okay, and that was a mistake. If you can get into it with the right mindset and don't have any certain expectations of what's going to happen, expectations usually in just in life in general. If you have expectations that aren't shared with who you have the expectations with, then you don't get your feelings hurt. That's just the bottom line. So you gotta be real. You gotta be able to float in trucking. You gotta be able to move with the tide of it. You gotta be able to move with the situation that you're in at the time, because it's gonna constantly be changing. It's gonna constantly be changing. So I just wanted to come on here and say that. See if I can get some subscribers on here. If not, I just keep dropping videos. Makes you feel better just to come on here and say some things and think somebody might see it that could need the information. So if anybody wants to give me any information on what they would like to see in any videos, I'll look through them and I'll try to drop some videos that people want to see. So I'm headed down to my next terminal. It's 5:02 in the morning, so I'm getting towards the end of the day. So y'all be good out there. And just remember, trucking is a good, solid business, I think, personally, to get into. But know what you're doing, listen, learn, and keep your expectations down to a minimum until you get yourself in a position that you know what you're doing. And that's going to take a while. So, y'all be good. God bless you. I'll talk to you later.